The Diamondbacks are an hour away from first pitch. A win in Game 2 of the NLCS would tie things up with the Phillies. Cameron Cox is live in Philadelphia on another chilly night for baseball there. Cam, what do they need to do to bounce back?
Well, Trev, first of all, this is a must-win for the D-backs flat out. Second of all, you should be here. This is an unbelievable environment here out in Philadelphia. In fact, this kind of two-block radius right here is the place to be in Philly. They're expecting 120,000 people here in this area. Of course, you know, you got Game 2 behind me at Citizens Bank Ballpark. Then across the street over there at Lincoln Financial Field, you got a Mexico soccer game. Across another street over there, you got the Flyers, the hockey team here, their home opener. And then, of course, Philly fans well represented tonight. They are the masses right now that are pouring into the stadium. Let's get to Game 2, right? The local kid, former ASU Sun Devil, Desert Mountain High School star, Merrill Kelly on the mound. We got a chance to catch up with him one-on-one moments ago before the biggest game of his career. How do you prepare for a crowd that's going to say all kinds of things and probably do some research too as well?
Yeah, I mean, not much you can do, right? Obviously, we're the ones on the field. We still got to go do our job regardless of who or what's being yelled at us. I know these fans are a little bit different out here for sure, but, you know, for most of us, we've been doing it a little while, and, you know, we've experienced some pretty hostile crowds at some point in our career, one way or the other. So we got to try to block it out as much as we can and kind of try to take care of business.
You're pitching a lot of big games. Where does Game 2 going to rank for you?
I would say that, I mean, the biggest of my career for sure. You know, you go back to college, you start with the College World Series, AAA championship, Korean championship, and obviously the WBC this spring. But obviously this one definitely means the most as far as you know, what's on the line. And I think it'll probably be other than that Venezuela game that I experienced in the WBC, this will probably be probably the loudest game other than that I've experienced. So.
And then when you look at the Phillies lineup, just what do you see?
Just depth and experience. They have a good mix of guys who have been here for a while. Obviously, the Harpers and Real Muto and Castellanos and those guys kind of anchor their stuff. You know, and then you've got guys like Stott that, you know, haven't been here a while, but they've definitely made their mark on the league. So they're deep. They're definitely going to be, no, they're definitely not a lineup to take lightly, but I don't think at this point anybody is taken lightly. So you just got to work on execute pitches, make sure that you're locating and try to change some speeds.
Trev, by the way, Merrill Kelly's been the big topic in Philly today. Some recent comments he made about the Philly crowd been kind of taken out of context just a little bit, and they thought he was taking shots at the Philly crowd, which he was not whatsoever. It'll be interesting tonight to see how the Philly crowd kind of treats him. They will be yelling at him from the moment he steps on the field to the moment he leaves the field, and then, of course, we'll have much more coming up here at 4:45. We'll be talking about the Diamondbacks. We'll have final message from the skipper before first pitch at 5 o'clock. Live in Philadelphia with the Diamondbacks, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.